Welcome, welcome, welcome once again. Hold on, just checking my mic. Everything's set. Everything's good. Okay, there. You can hear me well. Welcome once again. Sending the link to our Empowerment Life Coaching WhatsApp group. And we're all set. Hold on. My mic is not well set up. Hold on. All right. I hope that you can hear me well. Oops. Apologies for that. Happy new moon, by the way. So I got it. There. Welcome, welcome, welcome again to our live training and sacred activation today. Together, let us heal generational wounds and create a world where the divine feminine is celebrated and honored. And let's birth a new paradigm of love, compassion, and harmony for ourselves and for all future generations of mothers, daughters, sisters, and goddesses. And also, of course, brothers, fathers, sons, and gods. So I'm catering mostly to the to my female audience because I'm all into women empowerment. However, this is for everyone. All of us, we have a divine masculine side and a divine feminine side. So everyone is welcome. Today is the last day of our 3-part live webinar. In case you missed day 1 and 2, they're available for you to binge watch here on our YouTube channel. I'm so grateful to have you and be here with you today, diving into the sacred wisdom of the divine feminine. It's been a while since I did a live. So busy, so many things happening, and I'm coming home to the Philippines this month for my son's birthday, my dad's birthday, my son's graduation. I'm really grateful to have you here. I'm really grateful that we are here to pause and reset. And as we come together in this beautiful space, I invite you to open up your heart and allow the love of the goddess to fill your entire being. Together, we have been exploring part 1, remembering our sacred feminine essence, the suppression of the divine feminine throughout history, the burning of the witches, the torture that we have experienced, the forced confessions, the persecution of the wise women during the Inquisition, and the importance of reclaiming our sacred feminine power in this time of great awakening. Part 2 is all about healing the wounds of the patriarchy, recognizing and releasing internalized patriarchal beliefs and limitations that keep us small and prevent us from moving forward, and embracing our life bearing creative energy as women. So if you have not yet watched those past 2 episodes, please do so. Again, available for you here on our YouTube channel. And today, part 3 is all about embodying the goddess Creatrix, tapping into our Creatrix energy to birth beauty, to birth love, to birth transformation. We have this transformative healing power within us, a creative power that we have innately as women. And I'll be sharing some practices, self-reflective questions on how to really embody radiant confidence, sensuality, intuition, and grace. And again, thank you for allowing me to lovingly support and guide you. Really, really grateful to be here. Let me just check if I am indeed live and if I'm clear. Oops, someone is knocking on my door. Oh, hello. Amy. Oh, hello, hello. Happy birthday to Alan and Tita. Happy graduation. Oh, is it Leah? Hello, my love. Hello, hello, hello. So someone is knocking on my door right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share with you guys a goddess creatrix act. You know, I've been ordering a lot of books, a lot of tools, resources on this project that I'm doing. So most probably what I have now is one of my goddess oracle cards. I have like goddess dream oracle or my one of my books there. So yeah, I'm gonna be sending you a guided meditation that I did. It's called Goddess Creatrix Activation. All right. Hello, Leah, my love. I don't know how I can access the chat. Let me just check how I can access it. There. All right. Yay, super clear. So, um, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, okay. I'm gonna be sharing my screen. I'm gonna be sharing my screen, and I want you to enjoy the um I want you to enjoy the activation. Okay, I want you to be fully present during this activation. And let me just share screen and share sound. Right before we begin with all of our lecture philosophies and teachings today, just want to introduce to you this activation that I did, and this is always available for you. All right.
Welcome, my love, to this sacred goddess creatrix activation. This is a moment to connect with your divine feminine essence, to activate your inner power, and to receive energetic healing downloads and positive affirmations for your highest good. So, wherever you are, take a deep breath and allow yourself to settle into a comfortable position. Close your eyes and place one hand on your heart and one on your womb space, your sacral chakra. This is your sacred portal of creation, the seat of your feminine power. As you breathe deeply, imagine a golden light emanating from your womb and radiating throughout your entire being. This is the light of the divine feminine, the goddess energy that lives within you. Feel it expanding and amplifying with each breath, filling you with radiance, love, and power. Now repeat after me, or just remain silent and feel the beautiful energy of each and every word. As you say yes, allowing yourself to receive. I am a divine goddess, a sacred creatrix of my reality. My thoughts, words, feelings, and actions are infused with love and purpose. I trust in my intuition and the wisdom of my body. I release all fears, doubts, and limitations. I embrace my strengths my gifts, and my unique brilliance. I am worthy of abundance, success, and fulfillment. I am supported by the universe in all that I desire. I am a powerful force for the highest good in the world. I rise into my highest, fullest potential with grace and ease. I am divinely guided, protected, and loved always. As you repeat these affirmations, feel them resonating in every cell of your being. Allow them to rewrite any limiting beliefs or stories and to activate your inner goddess codes. Now I invite you to visualize a sphere of golden light surrounding you, protecting and nurturing your energy field. This is your sovereign space, your sacred container. Know that only love and truth can enter here. You're safe, you're held, you're whole. Now take a moment to set an intention for how you want to feel as you move through the rest of your day. What energy do you want to embody? What frequencies do you wish to magnetize? What values, virtues, and qualities do you want to cultivate? Visualize yourself radiating this energy and attracting all that you desire with effortless ease and grace. Take your time here as you breathe in slowly and deeply. And exhale fully and completely. Just relax and be fully open to receive. You may feel a soft, pink light enveloping your heart, embracing you and healing any wounds of unworthiness and catalyzing a deep, unshakable love for yourself. Know that you're so deeply loved and that your unique light is needed in this world. Trust that your journey is unfolding right in perfect divine timing, leading you to a life overflowing with joy, passion, and fulfillment. Breathe in, breathe out, and relax. And now, let's seal this creative visualization with some final mantras. I am a goddess, powerful and free. I am the creatrix of my destiny. I am rising, shining, and thriving always. I am a radiant beacon of abundance, effortlessly attracting all the resources I need to thrive. I choose joy in this moment, knowing that my positive energy is the key to attracting more goodness into my life. I am free to be my authentic self, and I release any limitations or expectations that no longer serve me. I stand in my personal power, knowing that I am the creator of my reality and the master of my destiny. I am a magnet for healthy, loving relationships that support my highest good and bring me deep joy and fulfillment. Feel the power of these words resonating in every cell of your being, anchoring your intention deep within. Let these affirmations wash over you like a soothing wave of love and light. Take a deep breath in, slowly, deeply and fully, and as you exhale, completely relax and release all tension. Feel yourself grounded, centered, and empowered. Trust that this activation will continue to integrate in the coming days and that you will take this feeling of well-being with you through the rest of your week. Go forth and let your brilliance shine, knowing that your promised people appreciate you and that the world is eagerly waiting to celebrate the magic of your light, the miracles born from your authentic presence by simply being you, and the boundless love that flows from your essence. Keep shining brightly and trust in the magic of your own becoming. Thank you for your presence, your vulnerability, and your commitment to your growth and evolution. May you walk in beauty, power, and purpose. Thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. And so it is. Always in love and light. And so it shall be.
All right. So how was that for you? So know that that is always available for you to watch. It's uploaded on YouTube, in YouTube. And so um, you can always access it. It's just a quick activation. Honestly, what do you mean by activation? It's just me impressing your subconscious mind, the infinite intelligence of your subconscious mind with all the positive healing affirmations and energetic downloads. But honestly, you already have this within you. Activating is just me helping you, empowering you, motivating you, encouraging you to remember what you already know. So, um, again, let's begin this training and activation. Today, I want to share that I was guided to send out a newsletter to everyone who is part of our mailing list. And what I've written there is actually very much related to our topic today. So again, our topic today is, we are already in part 3. It's about embodying our goddess creatrix self. And embodying means really living the life of your goddess creatrix. It's not like apart from you, but you are your goddess creatrix self. It is you. So allow me to, just listen to me and allow my words to activate you right now, even if, you're washing the dishes or walking or just lying down. I want you to just be fully open and um, just know that you are meant to be where you are meant to be, or where you are here. The reason why you're here is because you're meant to be here. And I also want you to be fully open in a way that you don't say, I already know this, because I might be saying things that you already know, that I've already shared in my previous webinars or our previous conversations. But the thing is, are we really practicing this? Are we really embodying, meaning, are we really showing up every day as our goddess self? That is the question. That is the guidance that we're having today, that we're getting today. And I want to share my personal story of how embracing my God state or goddess creatrix self has been helping me in transforming my whole life in the recent years. Of course, there are times that I still get triggers, I get tempted to go back to victim state, but with greater awareness, I now know how to quickly and easily recalibrate. I don't stay there anymore, down in the dumps and scared and in drama mode, crying for a long time. I used to do that. I used to think it's fun. I used to think it's part of the process. Now I rise up and I have the tools and I allow myself to receive positive reinforcements in raising my vibration. And on a mission. I know that my sole purpose is to share all that I've been learning, all that I've been integrating, all that I've been processing, to share these tools to all of you. And a lot of you know my story. I was abused. I was in toxic relationships. And a few years ago, I found myself really feeling lost and disconnected with myself, from my sole purpose. I was working my ass off in a corporate job. I was getting degrees after degrees, and I wasn't really working for something that didn't, I was working for something that didn't bring me fulfillment. I wasn't really working for my sole purpose, or in a way that is in alignment with my true passions. I was not at all happy doing things I don't really love. And deep down, I knew I was meant for something more, something greater, something higher. And I wanted to change my career path and manifest a purpose-filled life to attract healthier and more harmonious relationships and to be more authentic and be who I really am, to be who I am truly meant to be. I yearn to embody my true essence. And that's when I slowly discovered the power of energy healing, inner work, alchemy, and manifesting from a place of love, connection, and oneness with the divine. By the way, if there's anything that I'm saying that kind of lights up something within you, if you want something to be solidified, if you also have any questions, just type in the chat and I will be checking it by the end of the training, by the end of the webinar. Allow me to just access the downloads and share them to you. But I'm here for you. I'm here to answer your questions. I'm here to help you gain clarity. All right. Thank you so much for the greetings. Oh, Lily's also here. Leah and Lily are here. And also Mariah. Mariah's here. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. If you have anything that you want to solidify, if there's any light bulb moment, share them because I'm sure that it will also help out the rest of the viewers will be here to share precious energies with us. All right. So I'm so amazed that you're all university students here. How are you, by the way? Let me know. How are you? Let me know. How are you feeling? You're graduating soon. Oh my God. So my son is turning 18 and graduating international baccalaureate also next month. This month is his final. So I know you guys, you have your finals this month. And it's also my son's, as I mentioned, birthday on May 22. He's turning 18. Until now, I still can't believe it, you know. I slowly manifested the life of my dreams, and I'm still manifesting the life of my dreams, and I just want to come from a place of love, connection, and oneness with the divine all the time. And you know, as I started to trust more in the universe and my own divine power, miracles began to unfold in my life. Like, you know, right now I'm proud to say I'm 99% healthy. Like my only problem is my eyesight. I have healed from so many diseases. I'm doing what I love to do every day, and I'm surrounded by beautiful souls who love and support me and who I know for sure are in alignment with my highest self. Although I know that there's still a lot of resistance, like every time I start a live I will still get nervous feelings and, you know, a bit of shaking up inside, but it's normal, it's part of the process. And I know Leah and I, we had a conversation about it. That that's what makes me different, I guess, from other coaches is I am still growing. I admit it. I'm still in the journey, and I want to hold your hand, and I want you to rise up with me. So I had to release a lot. This is something that I want to share. I had to release a lot. Imagine I had so many diseases. Like in my Reiki Master Apprenticeship course, I shared more of my serious diseases there. But I have lifelong diseases, you know, with related to my sacral chakra. I also have scoliosis. Um, I always had migraines. I would always have back pains. I remember those days when I would be so tired after work, and you know, I was just in a victim mindset. That's not in any way in alignment with my goddess self. I was in a victim mindset. I was in abusive relationships, and I would just cry, feeling and believing that it's part of the journey to cry, and you know, to um be a damsel in distress. So I let go of the human state of victimhood. I let go of the human state of doubt. I let go of the human state of limitation. And every single day, I am intending to step into my goddess state of infinite possibility. And I allowed myself to dream big, to create a life beyond my wildest imagination, one filled with joy, with purpose, and abundance. In 2021, I moved to Dubai from the Philippines, and it's my third year here now. My son is turning 18, as I've mentioned, and I still couldn't believe it, you know? When I let go of my human state, it was then that I realized the true magic of embodying our God state. Burping as always, of course. Releasing excess energies, stale stuck energies, alchemizing, transmuting to positive healing light. So that's when I started to really realize the magic of embodying our goddess state when I let go of my human state. Letting go of the human state is very essential, and this includes believing in your own magic as a goddess, your own power. And again, I want to repeat, to manifest the life of your dreams, you must be willing to let go of the human state. The human state, what is this? It's one of fear. It's one of um lack. It's separation. It tells us we can't have what we want, that we're limited by circumstances and other people. But I want us to realize that this is only an illusion. I used to believe that. I used to believe that I'm only meant to do corporate jobs, that the highest salary that I can get is 50,000 pesos or 1,000 USD. I thought that was the highest, like, for me before. That was so like big already, or I didn't know what's beyond what I see in my with my physical eye, because you really have to see through your spiritual eye. You have to really see through the universe inside you. Universe, universe, not through your 3D senses. Because in truth, you are the goddess of your universe. You are the god of your own reality. So why not, instead of being a victim of circumstances, why not, instead of believing on what you see with your physical eye, why not really believe that you have the power to create anything you desire? And as long as it comes from a place of love, not from fear, a place of expansion and not from contraction or constricting yourself, when it comes from a place of growth and not being stagnant and repeating old patterns, no matter how fearful you are, as long as it comes from a place of love, expansion, and growth, and you focus on the love, expansion, and growth with a higher state of awareness and consciousness, know that it is done. It is coming from you. If it is in alignment with your highest vision, with your soul purpose, it is done for you. You have the power to create. It is done, it is done, it is done, and so be it, and so it is. Receive these blessings. When you get caught up in the human drama, judging things as good or bad, right or wrong, you lose touch with your divine essence. You give your power away to the external world. Honestly, if you made a decision that is in alignment with your soul purpose, everything works out for you in the end. Like, for example, when I was separating from my um abusive relationship, I didn't know what's gonna happen in my life. I didn't know if I'm gonna manifest another man in my life who would, give me amazing sex, or intimacy, because my um last ex-husband, we were really both dancers. We love healthy stuff. We were both health fitness enthusiasts. So we had so much connection in so many ways, but I was so scared to let go of that, because I was like coming from a place of lack. Like, I thought there's no other man out there for me. But guess what? After that, I didn't realize that the world is so big. Like, the world is so big and expansive. The key to manifesting miracles is aligning with your goddess creatrix self, your God state. And this is a state of expansion. This is a state of quantum entanglement with what you really want. This is a state of we can all have it all. This is a state of abundance and not of lack and scarcity. This is how you become a walking magnet to all the goodness in life. This means you access and cultivate your power, and this means consistently choosing thoughts, beliefs, feelings, and actions that are in harmony with your divine nature. It means staying connected to the love, joy, and abundance that is your birthright. Again, joy, love, and abundance that is your birthright. And when doubts, when fears, when anxieties, when limiting beliefs arise, you always have a choice. You always have a choice. You always have a choice. Will you engage with these doubts, fears, and limiting beliefs and let them pull you back into your old patterns, into your old human state? Or will you gently acknowledge them and then recalibrate and refocus on what you want to create? What do you choose? Every moment, you're either feeding the human victim within you or the divine goddess creatrix within you. And to manifest your desires, you must starve the human being, the human victim, and you must nourish, empower, cultivate, awaken, activate the divine goddess creatrix within. And whenever you say no to things that make you feel happy and alive and in alignment within you, with your higher purpose, with your highest self, with your soul purpose, with your highest vision, whenever you're stopping yourself to be your very best, whether it's um pertaining to your mental health, your physical health, your self-care rituals, or whether it's um, anything about personal development and enrichment, or it can be as simple as joining a group or saying no to a group. It can be as simple as these things. But whenever you're stopping yourself to be your very best, you're feeding the human. Whenever you're not setting healthy, proper boundaries, and whenever you're not investing time and resources to yourself for your personal enrichment, you are not awakening and accessing and nourishing your goddess power. So the reason why you're here is actually you want to expand more. And thank you for being here. um Thank you for answering the calling of your highest self to receive positive reinforcements from me. And one very effective way to embody your goddess creatrix self and tap into your creatrix energy to birth beauty, love, and transformative healing power is actually to surround yourself with people, information, positive reinforcements, and experiences that remind you of your infinite potential. These like-hearted, like-minded souls who will be your cheerleader, who support you, who really believe in you without envy, without jealousy, and knowing that you are really capable and powerful. And I just want to read the chat. Congrats to whoever's graduating. So happy for your beginnings. Yeah, Alan, my son is graduating, my love. I'm halfway through. I'm turning third year so soon. Psych really strengthens my connection with spirituality. Oh my god, that was my dream course. Psych is one of my Totga courses. I'm super happy you have that connection for sure. Learning about the mind definitely connects you more to your spiritual wisdom. I'm so happy you're connecting here, Leah and Lily. I'm just so happy. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I see so much similarities in you, especially earlier. I was just sending voice messages to each of you, to both of you. All right, so I want to share also the power of feeling. And I've been saying this over and over again in my past workshops, webinars, to those who joined my life coaching certification course, like Leah here. I've mentioned this before, the power of feeling. So the most potent way to manifest and create the life of your dreams is through feeling coupled with your beliefs and actions. When you tune into the feeling of already having what you want, you collapse time and space. Like really every day, just feeling it. in your heart, in your being. You bring that reality into the present moment. Whether it's your dream business or the love of your specific person or any other desire, maybe it's your dream beautiful body. Imagine it in vivid detail and feel it in your heart and your body and soul. What does it feel like to do the things you love every day, providing massive value to your promised people? How does it feel to be in that loving, committed relationship? To know you're adored and cherished. Feel all the joy, the passion, the intimacy, and deep soul connection that you want to manifest in your reality. Allow yourself to bask in those feelings, and they must manifest in your physical reality. Like for those who wish to manifest love, for example, and now you have manifested love, it's because you are walking, talking, feeling love. It's inevitable. If you start by changing your thoughts, expanding your beliefs, shifting your perspectives, and really feeling in your heart what you want to be real in your world, what you want to manifest in your reality, despite what's happening in the physical world, despite what's happening in your 3D circumstances, when you emanate from within you the reality that you want and you commit to it and you say, okay, this is what it's going to happen. I live in the end with faith and persistence and confidence and grace and non attachment to outcome, with full trust in yourself and your journey and the universe, and expanding your energetic capacity to receive. It will show up in your three-dimensional world. These are all factors. I taught this to you guys in the magnetizing and manifesting masterclass. These are all factors in your manifestation. This is the law of the universe. It will show up. And in embodying our goddess creatrix self, we also have to realize the importance of dissolving the illusion of separation and remembering our innate oneness with all of life. So I will be focusing on one specific law, which is the law of divine oneness. And this is what is very essential, dissolving the illusion of separation. When you're embodying your goddess creatrix self, it means you are one with the goddess within you. And in our modern world, it's so easy to feel disconnected and separate from each other, from nature, and even from our own divine essence. We're taught to see ourselves as isolated individuals. We're competing against each other for resources or for money, for success. And it became a dog eat dog world. And unfortunately, it's it's harder for us to tap into the wisdom of the goddess, but know that it is always available for you when you take a step back and relax and remember the fundamental truth of our being, that we are all intrinsically connected, and just believe in the power of words. As I say these words to you, I want you to impress this, to help me impress this in our subconscious minds. We are all part of one sacred web of life. We are all part of one sacred web of life. As the divine feminine principle teaches us, there's no true separation, only the illusion of separation. This is the law of divine oneness, the understanding that everything in the universe is intimately interconnected, all stemming from the same divine source. All your abundance, the food that you eat, your soulmate clients, your soulmate relationships, your clothes, your jewelry, for example, your the music that you listen to, everything, all the gifts that you receive, they're coming from the creator, the creatrix, the universe. They're not coming from your parents, they're not coming from your money. Like when I, for example, I manifest money for my business, I see it as the money not coming from my student or client. It's money coming from the divine. The source is coming from this one divine source energy. The supply, all our infinite supply is coming from this same divine source energy. And in the words of the brilliant poet Rumi, you are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. I love that. So when we truly embody this truth, it transforms how we see ourselves and our place in the world. We begin to understand that What we do to others, we do to ourselves. What we do to the earth, we do to our own body. And when we heal ourselves, we heal others, we heal the world. So, in our journey of embodying the goddess Creatrix, we must also commit to healing our relationship with the earth and all her creatures. This means living more sustainably, treating all beings, animals, plants with compassion, not just human beings, and really working to create a world where everyone can thrive and be successful. It also means healing the wounds of separation within ourselves. And again, I've discussed this more fully in the beginning when I discussed about patriarchy and the burning of the witches, the persecution, all of the torture that happened in the Inquisition days. And this brought about the wounds of separation. And we need to heal the wounds of separation within ourselves, the ways we've learned to reject or dismiss parts of our own being, the ways we self sabotage and don't believe in our own power. And so many of us carry deep shame or judgment towards aspects of ourselves. Like later on, I'll be discussing about shame when it comes to sensuality, sexuality. That is my pain. That was my life's greatest pain. So we have this shame within us, especially our feminine qualities like our vulnerability, our sensuality, our softness, and our sensitivity, our emotional expression, because we we thought that it's not honorable, it's not worthy of love and attention and appreciation. But the goddess teaches us that all parts of ourselves are sacred and worthy of love. And as Angela Grace writes in her book, Feminine Energy Awakening, embrace all aspects of yourself, including your sensitivity, including your sensuality, your creativity, and your intuition. These are not weaknesses, but powerful strengths that the world needs more of. And when we begin to love and accept ourselves wholly, we naturally extend that love and acceptance to others and the world around us. We start to see the divine essence in everything and everyone. We start with ourselves, and then we treat all of life with the respect, the honor, and the love and compassion everyone deserves. And this is the path of the goddess Creatrix, birthing a world of love, of healing, of unity, and sacred connection. It starts with healing the separation within ourselves, healing the shame within us, healing our wounds, the wounds of the womb, healing the motherline. And this healing ripples out to heal the separation in the world. And Rebecca Campbell captures this vision so beautifully in the book Rise, Sister Rise. I have that in my bedside. Imagine a world where we all honor the earth as our mother, when we treated each other as brothers and sisters, where we celebrated our differences and cherished our similarities. This is the world the divine feminine is calling us to co-create. And again, it's more powerful when we come together as one and step into our creative feminine power together. And it's very important to remember that this is not just a one-time thing. It's not just, okay, I listen to it and that's it. We gotta commit to this. We gotta commit to seeing the oneness in all things. Let us treat ourselves, each other, in the earth with the utmost love and respect, unconditional love and respect and honor. Let us remember that we are all divine expressions of the same sacred source, here to co-create a world of beauty, harmony, and love. And this is the magic of the goddess Creatrix, the power to heal separation and birth unity. As we embody her essence more fully, we become agents, channels, vessels of the great healing of the world. We become midwives of a new world. I just watched on Instagram earlier, um, a woman giving birth in water. I wished I gave birth right like that. And it's just so beautiful to watch. It's so beautiful. It shows how powerful we really are. And the midwife with the pregnant woman, it's just I'm just like so amazed by it. If you want me to share with you the video, like, I don't even know why it's allowed in Instagram, because the girl is like naked and with big boobs, like really birthing out a baby. Amazing. I wanna next, if I get pregnant again, or if my son's future wife will get pregnant, I want that natural birth, not the ones when I'm full of injections. And anyway, that's another for another day. That's a long story. So let us affirm. Okay, let us affirm our commitment to oneness with some powerful affirmations. And I will simply vibrate the words, all right? And all I want you to do is breathe. Breathe slowly and deeply wherever you are, spine straight. You know the drill. Relax your shoulders, eyes closed or open, doesn't matter. Just feel these affirmations resonating in every cell of your being and allow yourself to receive. Hold on. Let me just drink. I honor the divine oneness in all things. I'm part of the sacred web of life. You can just simply say yes and imagine these affirmations being impressed in your being, in all the cells of your body, like golden sparkles of light. Or you can also recite peace with me. I treat myself and all beings with love, compassion, and respect. I celebrate diversity and cherish our shared humanity. I live in harmony with the earth, my mother, my home, and my body. I'm a healing presence to the world, dissolving separation and birthing unity. I co create a world of love, peace, and sacred connection. I rise with my sisters, brothers, and siblings, knowing we are one human family. I am a goddess creatrix, weaving the world anew with every loving thought, feeling, belief, and action. I'm a powerful force of love and unity. I'm here to heal the illusion of separation and birth a world of sacred oneness. Keep on breathing, use your breath. Allow yourself to receive this download. Would you like these downloads? Just say yes. And touch your heart and say, I love myself fully, completely, and unconditionally. As you inhale, imagine soaking in as much love and light as you're able. And as you exhale, you can gently affirm, I release, I let go, I forgive with loving ease. I allow the love from my own heart to wash through me, healing and cleansing every single part of my body. Use your breath. Let's bring our hands together in prayer and recite the 5 Reiki principles. Just for today, I'm at peace. Just for today, I trust. Just for today, I'm grateful. Just for today, I work joyfully. Just for today, I am love. And with a smile on our faces, let us gently open our eyes if your eyes are not yet open. Actually, eyes open or closed, the activation works just the same, just as well. So, may you always remember your innate connection to all of life. May you walk gently on this earth, honoring the divine in all things. And may you be a beacon, a channel, a vessel of love and unity, healing the world one heart at a time. And in manifesting, we also apply this law of divine oneness. Let me just continue with this law of divine oneness. At the core of every desire is a longing for love, a longing for oneness, for bliss or happiness and connection with life. When you realize this, manifesting becomes effortless. What do I mean by this? If you want to manifest, for example, the love of your life, once you truly learn to dissolve the illusion of separation and really embody the law of divine oneness, you're no longer trying to get love from someone else. You are love, and you're simply aligning with the love that you already are. And it's as simple as that. You are love, and you are aligning with the love of who you really are. That's how it is. That's how you manifest love. And from this place of wholeness and oneness, you will magnetize your soul line clients, your students, your friends, your partners or partner, or friends, sisters, brothers, collaborators who are truly meant to find you. Your most compatible divine life soulmate has no choice but to align with you. All resistance and blockages melt away because they were only ever illusions of the human state. In truth, you are one with your desire, one with the divine, and one with all of life. And I want you to trust, okay? I want you to trust in the power of your goddess self or your God state. I want you to trust in your power, my dear. Allow yourself to dream wildly, love boldly, and manifest your highest vision without fears, without doubts. You just know. You just know, like, I was a bit scared if I can extend another year in Dubai. But I was just like, you know what? I let go. If I will stay, then I will stay. I will provide when demand is there, I will supply. And if not, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm detached. I'm not attached to the outcome. And here I am. I'm here in Dubai for another year. So I want you to really allow yourself to manifest your highest vision without fear, but with this state of joy and letting go and releasing of control and surrendering and trusting yourself and really, as I've mentioned before, expanding your energetic capacity to receive. Why are you feeling shameful to receive? Release that. It's time. And again, it's not your fault, huh? It's not your fault that again we tackled that on in day 1 and 2. It's not our fault that we feel like we're not deserving to come out to show up as our most powerful self because we feel like we're going to be persecuted, we're going to be burned at the stake. But it's time. No one's gonna hunt you down anymore. You're here to create heaven and earth now, so don't settle for anything less. I remember my son telling this to me when I told him to settle for something less than what he wants. He wants the IB course, he wants the International Baccalaureate course, but I wanted him to settle for something less. And he reminded me, Mommy, you tell me that anything is possible. Why are you suddenly telling me this? You yourself taught me to believe that anything is possible. So it's my own son, and now he's graduating. He's graduating. Imagine that. And I wouldn't be able to maybe forgive myself. No, I take that back. I will be able to forgive myself, but I would have this regret within me if I didn't allow him to really manifest his highest vision. If I forced him perhaps to settle for something less. So I want you to believe that you have the power within you to create heaven and earth. All right? So I'll now be sharing some practices to embody radiant confidence, sensuality, intuition, and grace. First, I want to emphasize the importance of self-trust. The importance of self-trust in embodying radiant confidence. Of course, I have like breathwork exercises and tantric yogic practices and mantras. I'm burping. We're still releasing a lot. Chanting mantras that I share with you in the past workshops. But in this mini training, I will give you the philosophy behind confidence, and then we can practice together in a much deeper way in the mastermind and upcoming workshops together. But I want you to really get to know yourself deeper today. Really reflect on what is stopping you and in accessing and awakening and activating your own power, and in not taking your power back from external circumstances. I want to talk about the importance of self-awareness and self-trust. And this is really interconnected with self-confidence and self-esteem. Without self-awareness, you will never understand where your power is coming from. Without self-awareness, you will never fully understand where your power is coming from. Self-awareness is being able to look at your whole self, to be able to see the parts of you that maybe aren't so pretty, that maybe you have shadow side that you don't like, but it entails you to recognize the parts of you that are admirable, that are amazing. So let me know in the chat, what are things about you that you feel are admirable about you, something that you love about yourself, something that you can contribute to the world. Maybe it's your resilience, your beauty, your powerful intuition, maybe it's your inner strength, maybe it's your um loving compassion for others. But you really have to acknowledge, accept, and understand yourself, your strengths and your weaknesses, in order to become self-aware. You know, we can have another session on addressing the weaknesses, but for now I just really want you to appreciate your strengths, because we don't really do this every day, do we? I want you to do this every day, like really appreciate your strengths, how beautiful you are, how blessed you are with unique divine soul gifts. You must take a good look at all the different aspects, your unique aspects of yourself that shape who you are, that allow you to make this world a more beautiful place. And you know, we can do shadow work, um and a lot of self-acceptance in exposing our negative personality traits to the world. But the most important thing is not to hide ourselves because we're scared that our negative traits will show up, you know, because that's called survival mechanism in the human world. When we've been taught that in order to survive, our primal brain, human brain, is only set up for survival, and anything beyond what is um what is known, so the unknown is scary to us. It can be like seen as dangerous or painful, and that is why we have fears. Fear is um false evidence appearing real. It's an illusion. It's like anticipating pain. It's like a worry is actually a prayer for something that you don't want. That's where all worry and fear is coming from, because of our primal survival human brain. And you might worry about what will be revealed if you look closely at yourself. So I want you to really look at yourself. Know that deep down inside, you have to reveal your whole self in order to release your power. You have to be authentic and vulnerable. Like me, when I show up, I don't come out as, hey, I'm perfect, I'm this and that, I'm all powerful. No, I show up with my mistakes with me. I sometimes I would show up crying. I remember I cried a couple of times when I did my webinar in From Mistakes to Mastery, because I was showing up as who I am. So that is the importance of self-awareness. Self-awareness takes courage and vulnerability and acceptance. Next, trusting in yourself. Trusting yourself may be so difficult because it's it's invisible, right? You don't know. It's like, instead of to see it is to believe it, you gotta believe, you gotta trust to see it. But you can never achieve your dreams if you don't trust yourself. We will always be disappointed with ourselves if we don't trust ourselves, if we trust other people instead of trusting ourselves. Know that deep down inside, you are a master. You are an ascended master. You're a goddess. There's a master in all of us. There's an expertise in each one of us. You, Lily, Leah, Leah's partner, Amy, Mariah, those who are here, the previous days, Bang, Eliza was here, forgot. Oh, Krutiko is here also, and a couple of others. So we all have strengths. We all have strengths and gifts and expertise that is innately ours. It's impossible that you don't. It you always have that expertise. Like, you will know better than me in several aspects, like, for example, my sense of direction, my mathematics, I cannot draw. Anyway, we're not here to enumerate our weaknesses, but I'm just saying these to tell you that you have strengths that not everyone has. And know that there is a place inside, an all-knowing center, an all-powerful being deep down at the very core of your being. You have this all-powerful self. And self-trust is very, very important in accessing and activating our power and taking back our power. If you don't trust yourself, you will never be able to believe in yourself enough to know the power of your own divine source energy, of your own magic. So ask yourself, do you have difficulty trusting yourself and your unique divine soul gifts and your abilities? So some thoughts to consider here are, first, you need to access the deepest part of yourself, your gifts. You need to take an inventory of your hidden talents, of your uniqueness, of your multiple intelligences that are uniquely yours. And you got to put your trust there. And you got to understand that your inner being is always connected to the power of the universe. You're the power of the sun, you're the power of the moon, you're the power of the heavens, you're the power of the oceans, of fire, and of life itself. That is the law of divine oneness that I was talking about earlier. And you got to believe that whatever you need is going to be there when you need it. You're exactly where you're meant to be. Trust that. Trust that you can ask for help and support and positive reinforcements, and you won't be criticized for asking for help and support. Trust that you will always know what feels right for you. You will always know what you desire, what's really meant for you. And a lot of us, especially those who are my students, a lot of us here are highly intuitive. We always receive the messages. We always do. But the thing is, do we follow it? Trusting means you listen and you follow through. Because yes, okay, I hear the messages, but do you follow through? Do you really act and cultivate habits in support to trusting that intuition, that power inside you, the magic inside you? And trusting yourself, trusting in your intuition means you also stand up for your own power, for your own core values. It's an important step towards self-trust. Like, for example, my move to Dubai. No matter what other people will tell me, I did it. No matter what, people will tell me, oh, do you even have like a stable job there? Do you even know where to live? Do you know how to sustain yourself? What if you fail? What if everything goes wrong? And I'm taking it day by day, day by day. And it takes practice. Trusting yourself takes practice. And the more you trust yourself, the more you build that spiritual muscle of more trust and heightened, strong intuition. And trusting yourself means stop focusing on approval and validation from other people. Trusting yourself means, yes, it can be challenging, it can be hard, but you stand up for your own core values and you own your own power. You find people who will support you along the way. The reason why you're here, you are trusting me as your guide, as your life coach, as your mentor, as your spiritual teacher, as your confidant. And these are angels on earth that can help you gain more clarity and strengthen the trust that you have for yourself. You know, my teachers, I can never be here in front of you if I don't have a coach, if I don't have a mentor, teacher. I have several coaches. I go to one-on-one sessions still. Until now, I've been healing for more than a decade, and it doesn't stop. And I have to receive the positive reinforcements, to give positive reinforcements to my promised people. So, self esteem and self confidence are very much interconnected with self awareness and self trust. When you develop the self trust, the self awareness, the approval of yourself, not waiting for other people to validate you, to approve, or to give you permission, you will naturally, inevitably boost your self esteem and self confidence. You'll be realizing, oh my goodness, I made a right decision. Everything worked out for me last year, right? So, this is part of your power. Your self esteem and self confidence are big factors in being able to own your power. And again, we have tools to do this. You know, we have the Satanama, the Sarasasa chanting practices. We have the goddess activation, guided meditation. We have the affirmations that I share. We have the yoga, asanas, the poses that are really confidence building. And we will go deeper on all of these practices in the mastermind and in my upcoming workshops as part of the pillar, the body temple pillar. But I just want you, for now, for the purpose of this mini live training, I want you to consider some factors in being able to own your power and really cultivating core confidence. Core confidence meaning it's deep within you, it's inside you, it's in your core, that no one can take away from you, that no matter what other people will say or do, you know you can, and you know you will, and you know you're worthy and valuable. So again, just like trusting in yourself, self-confidence is built by experience, by practice. You need to try new things, you need to explore, you need to, immerse yourself in sacred experiences, or attend empowering webinars like this to build your confidence, or yoga classes to heal your solar plexus, your sacral chakra. Honestly, you don't need to do the whole shebang, the whole yoga class. There are specific yoga asanas that you can do every day, that if you do that every day, like for example the cobra, basically it's you lying down your tummy, and that's the best confidence building pose ever. Cobra, like I do that every day, almost every day. There's still days that I tend to skip, but the cobra is such a great daily maintenance for building core confidence. So lie down on your tummy and then you raise your body up. If you have any questions on how to do it, I'll send you. I sent the pictures of the asanas in our Empowered Women's Club WhatsApp group before. Let me know if you need help. I'll send them to you. Also, touching your forehead, just basically touching your forehead, your head, that will help you gain access, strengthen your intuition more, and that will help you access your intuition faster. Just touching your third eye. Also the cat and cow, when you're like a table and then curving your spine to the skies and to the ground. Cat and cow, that's also a very good confidence building asana. Imagine if you just do cat and cow and cobra every day. That's great. That's those are confidence building yoga exercises. Give yourself time, try something new, immerse yourself in classes that will help you strengthen your gifts. Be willing to try and try again, do it again if you don't succeed the first time. If you have a passion like dancing, for me, singing, And be patient. Be patient. We're just done with being impatient. With being impatient. Impatience, we're just done with being impatient. Impatience only results in the loss of hope. And when we give up, that's when our impatience comes. When we're like, oh, like, because we don't know what's going to happen for you. But if you just do it again and again and again and again, I promise it will happen for you. I'm burping, so I'm releasing, transmuting, alchemizing our limiting beliefs into empowering belief systems. So self-esteem is related to the way you value your internal self. Self-esteem is tied into your self-awareness, your self-trust, and self-confidence. That's how you achieve more self-esteem, when you have greater self-confidence and when you trust yourself more and when you know yourself more. And how do you become more self-aware? When you discover yourself more, and you discover yourself more by talking to yourself, having a date with yourself, doing the journaling work, staring into space, having a session with your favorite guide or mentor, coach or classmate, doing coaching swaps, doing your own healing and reading for others. I learn a lot from myself when I do reading and healing for other people. So if you find yourself in a position where you're self-sabotaging, your self-esteem is low, you don't want to show up and come out as your highest fullest self, dig deep into this. Find out why you're feeling insecure. Okay, because of my limiting beliefs, because of my cultural conditioning, because of ancestral programming, because of the intergenerational epigenetic inheritance. Right? I remember Leah shared that to me, and I've immersed myself in this learning, like, because of our DNA, it's programmed to believe that we're not worthy, that we will be persecuted if we show up as our highest fullest self. But this is the time of great awakening. This is the time. This is the time. Now is the time. So ask yourself self-reflective questions, and don't shame yourself for feeling the way you do. Sometimes when I don't feel good, when I feel like, oh, I experienced another rejection, or when I offer my course, for example, to people, and then they will not reply, or they will say no, or they will say not now, or like some of, like, my old student would ghost me, for example. Like, these would, of course, sometimes cause some triggers in me. I mean, my issue before was I always want validation and um affirmation from other people. But I just let it be. I just let it flow. I don't shame myself for feeling that way. I know, I'm very much aware that, okay, this is just a momentary downfall, but with this breakdown, I will have a breakthrough. So be curious why you're feeling that way. Sometimes I connect to my higher self. I go to my Akashic records. I open my library and my past, present, future. I access my past lives. I connect to my ancestors, and I find clarity in why this happened. Like last webinar, I shared about one of my um ancestors and also past life. I was a witch. One of my past lives, I was a witch. Several, actually, of my past lives. And my ancestors too were witches. So I just I realized why these are happening. I understand myself fully, more fully. I discover myself. So I want you to remember that your power comes from within you. So it's already a part of you, regardless of what presence is around you on the outside, what regardless of what is happening in your outside circumstances. I want you to know that your power comes from within you, and this power that's coming from within you is connected to divine source energy. And the way to access these deepest parts of you is to have self-awareness, self-trust, and self-confidence. Let me just talk about sensuality and sexuality as we go to the last part of this mini training and activation. I grew up in a very traditional conservative family, and unless you're coming from a very open environment, sexuality and sensuality are subjects that aren't really discussed and honored or valued or openly communicated about. You were growing up maybe like me, you probably, if you were growing up like me, you probably were not taught to harness and cultivate and honor your sensuality, and to really honor your sexuality, to awaken your sexuality. So it's important to discuss this. It's very important to discuss this because we weren't giving the space, we were not given the space and the time and the freedom to discuss this. But I want you to know that your sensuality is a positive force. It is a powerful and creative energy, and you can create so many things. You can wield worlds. You can create so many, you can birth projects and can create massive impact with your sensuality. It's a wonderful part of your life. It's your creative energy. So please do not be afraid of it. Please do not commit my mistake that I just released a few years ago. For a long time, I was hiding in the closet. I thought my sexuality had to be hidden. I was thinking I have so much sexual energy. Am I so bad in wanting sex? I want to have sex, but is it right? Is it bad to have such a great appetite? It's frowned upon in the church, and actually, I didn't learn about sex education, so I ended up getting pregnant at a very young age. And I want to emphasize that sexuality is natural. All of us were born from sex. How were we born, right? Our parents had sex. We are human beings and we are animals. We have sexual energy. And I also believe that if you have high healing energy, you also have high sexual appetite. You have this high sexual creative power. We are all products of sexual energy, and we have to honor this. And when you really accept your innate sexuality, your innate sensual power, you will open up so many portals, like unmanifested portals and sources of power. So we're guided to explore our sexuality. Stop shaming ourselves for the desire to have intimacy, especially if you're a woman. Stop shaming ourselves for having that desire. Stop repressing ourselves. I still believe that you should only, I still believe that you should only make love or have intimate moments with a person that you connect with, that you love. I still believe in monogamous relationships. I do believe that. But I also respect other people who believe in polyamorous relationships. But personally speaking, I believe that, we share DNA when we have sexual intercourse. So I still keep it sacred. Um, but I'm not here to judge, if you want to explore your sexuality in whatever ways you want. But my bottom line is, I want you to know and realize and appreciate that you're a unique sexual being, and your sensuality is one of your superpowers. And I want you to find ways in exploring your sensuality. And I'm not saying, when I say sensuality, it doesn't mean just sex. It can mean, um putting lotion or aromatherapy oil, or um or dressing with silk and satin and pure cotton. And for me, I love dressing in all white. I just feel so sensual, and when I'm in all white and all red. And talk about it with your partner, your friends. Don't be ashamed to talk about it. And if this is an uncomfortable topic for you, start slowly, start to speak slowly about it. Then check if you will manifest people who can discuss this with you. You will, if you are open to it. It's important to talk about it, and then consider what makes you feel intimate with yourself, what makes you feel open and relaxed. Consider what gives you warmth, that buttery butterfly feeling, enjoy physical sensations. For me, I take warm, luxurious baths. I go to the sauna. I say I love you to all my body parts when I shower. Whatever will spark sensual feelings within me, like Himalayan salt scrub or chocolate scrub or coffee scrub. And I want you to own your sexuality, explore yourself. If you have never allowed yourself to explore yourself as a sensual being, this is the time to shift your perception, your perspective, and allow yourself to approve yourself of being sexual, being sensual, being intimate with yourself. And this is also part of the tantric teachings that I would teach you. Explore the inner part of yourself, you know, start to expand and develop your natural sensual tendencies, and know that the universe will bring you people to support it. For me, dancing helps me and embody my sensuality. It just makes me feel so sensual when I dance. And I'm not saying that I'm gonna have sex with all of my dance partners, but it's like, well, I'm very lucky to have a dance partner right now, and I'm super blessed in the sexual intimate aspect. But I'm saying, um you don't have to have sex. Okay, to those who are maybe single and maybe listening, you don't have to have sex to be sexual and sensual. That's what I'm saying. But I want you to really explore this. Right now it may seem abstract, and I will go deeper in my upcoming, the mastermind, the workshops that I will be offering, the portal that I will be offering. Um, but know that your sensuality is a magical portal to your inner being. It's a magical portal to a different dimension. I also am immersing myself in sex magic. I learned candle magic. Now I'm learning about sex magic with a K. It's a different dimension. It's like you manifesting with your sexual energy, with whenever you climax. Actually, it's another way of manifestation. You do your mantras and affirmations as you climax. That's another way. And I just want you to feel comfortable in your own body. You don't have to go really yeah, so be so deep in this. I want you to be comfortable in your own body, love your body. That's actually what I'm all in for. Because for so many years I didn't love my body, I didn't own my sexuality, I was ashamed of myself, I didn't approve of my own sexuality. I felt like shameful whenever I want to speak about things regarding to, oh my god, I'm feeling like this, what does this mean? So it took me years to own my sensuality. And this has really expanded in several other areas of my life when I really awakened my own power through my sexuality. It has enhanced every other parts of my life. It's not because your sacral chakra is actually connected also to your intuition, and also your throat. Your solar plexus is related to your throat. So like in the Reiki balancing meditation, we start with the crown and the root, the third eye, and the sacral chakra, the solar plexus, and the throat, and then they meet. Your hands will meet in the heart. So the counterpart of your solar plexus is your throat, and the counterpart of your third eye is your sacral chakra. And so when you heal your solar plexus and your sacral chakra, your communication will also improve. And also your root and sacral chakra are very much interconnected. So you feel more grounded with the earth and in all areas of your life. All right, so I want you to really allow your creativity, your sensuality to flow. Don't be scared of the word sensuality. Don't get fixated on, you know, the taboos, because we're all sensual beings. We're all creative beings. We're meant to express. Um, when I say creative, you can, and it will heal your sacral chakra as well when you express. You can dance, you can sing, you can paint, you can make music, you can write, whatever will help you to express yourself in whatever feels natural for you, whatever you want to come out. That's how you release your creative juices, creative expression. And I want you to really embody this creativity and find your own unique creative expression. So, some questions that you can maybe reflect later on: what lights you up? What gives you joy? What makes you feel free? What makes you feel like your juices are flowing? I repeat that. What makes you feel like your juices are flowing? Please answer this question. What makes you feel like your juices are flowing? What do you love to share with other people? Is it your poetry? Is it your artistry, your movement, your um food, those who love cooking here, your gift, your words, your the power for your words, or your products, creative products, things that you create with your own hand, like those the handicraft, those who love creating with their own hands, the DIY people. What do you love to share with other people? Like me, I love sharing my wisdom. I love learning, and I want to share. I love learning and sharing all the divine wisdom that I've been processing and integrating. So what is it that turns you on and sparks you inside? What is it that turns you on and sparks you inside? What is it that turns you on and sparks you inside? What sets your heart, your soul on fire? What makes your soul feel so free? And once you have some ideas, get out there and explore, discover again what makes you feel good. For me, attending webinars, for me, coaching calls with my coaches, reading inspiring books, dancing, singing, yoga. Now I'm back to sweating every day. I'm doing my core strengthening exercises every day. It just makes me feel so good about my body. Walking by the beach, you know, yoga, which is acro yoga also, which is also stretching, which is also my meditation. It makes me feel so good. But right now I'm really into developing my dancing, walking in the beach, walking in the woods, walking in the forest. Does it make you feel good? Do that. Does playing with your dog or your partner make you feel good? Do that. Making love, does it make you feel good? Do that. Reading your favorite books, touching your oracle cards and reading for other people, do that. Just taking a bath in the bathtub or in showering with your scrubs make you feel good, do that. Touching your crystals while sleeping, does it make you feel good? Do that. Does helping someone else make you feel good? Do that. Or organizing your home, does it make you feel good? Do that. Cooking for your loved ones, does it light you up inside? Do that. Do the things that make you feel good and light you up and make you feel like your juices are overflowing. When you feel good, whatever it is inside of you is going to come out. And the more you do this, the more you explore, you're likely to find that you're naturally expressing yourself, your highest and fullest self, in a unique way that is innately you. And as you do this, as you practice, you're becoming more and more and more and more creative. And creating for you is just simple. Like for me, creating a webinar, for example, takes 10 hours. Now it just takes 1 hour. I hope it someday it will just take 5 minutes. But yeah, it's different for everyone. One person's access to their creative power is going to be different than another person's access to their creative power. So keep asking self-reflective questions, and most importantly, listen, take action on the things that you discover about yourself. Be curious about yourself. Don't stop learning. Remember, it's always a process of self-discovery, and I want you to enjoy it, have fun with it, bring the element of fun and joy is the highest vibrational state. So I want you to always be in the state of joy and fun in your creations, in creating your highest and fullest self, your highest vision, and accessing and tapping into your power as a divine goddess creatrix. I want you to connect with your happy inner child, the happy inner goddess within you. Like you're just saying, oh my God, that's so much fun, right? So make make time for fun. every day you should make time for fun. It's really vital to tap in this happy, fun state in connecting with your inner child. This is essential in tapping into your goddess creatrix self. Take back to the time when you're a child, carefree, when your inner child wants to have fun. I remember Leo was telling me about when you were a child, you're massaging people, you're giving people massage, and you're getting paid for it. It's like, wow, amazing. At a very young age, whatever really makes you feel happy ever since you were a kid, activities that light you up, like maybe, getting an ice cream perhaps, or swinging on a swing, going to a park, exploring nature, finding time for carefree fun. And again, this is very much interrelated, okay? Your happy inner child and your sensual being. You can do both. You don't have to choose. It can be relaxing, it can be happy, it can be expansive. Honor and nurture your inner child and honor your sexuality. Own your power, gain your self confidence, your self esteem, and self trust. And when your inner child, your inner goddess, trust yourself, when you trust your inner child, your inner goddess, and when your inner child and inner goddess trust you, you do things that make you feel good. When you trust each other, when you just know how to flow with life, things will just start to flow freely to you, and you'll be able to relax and honor um all the parts of yourself. And yeah, we'll go deeper and deeper with this. There's a masculine side, the divine masculine side, the divine feminine side, honoring both sides, how to keep the masculine under control, how to build more your self-esteem, um, and really heal your lack of self-confidence, how to really express your inner voice, how to embody both the force and the flow of the feminine, how to express your own power as the divine feminine, how to not be afraid to express yourself, how to change your belief systems, how to develop a support system that allows self expression, and how to really accept what is and find clarity, to know your desires, your fears, where your fears are coming from, what is blocking you from your goals, and how to really look at your breakdowns as gifts, your situations, your challenging situations as opportunities to find new perspectives, to own your power more and more, to be who you truly are. We'll go deeper and deeper on the mastermind, and in the upcoming workshops. I'm also offering a Pay What Feels Good workshop soon. So I want you to know that your soul ultimately knows the goddess within you. Your soul knows that you are deserving of all the goodness in every situation. I want you to really get in touch with your core, your power, your deepest sense of who you are and who you will be. And I'm just here for you. I'm here to support you, and I'm just gonna pull some card for everyone who stayed until the very end, and then I'll be reading the chat. I'm using my newest goddess oracle deck, goddess dream. So I have the goddess card, the goddess power, the goddess guidance, the goddess power, and then now goddess dream. So uh before I pull oracle cards for you guys, um if you're ready to truly awaken the divine feminine energy you have inside you and connect to the self-love you need to heal yourself and the world, I invite you to join the Divine Goddess Creatrix Embodiment and Empowerment Mastermind and Certification Training. program. So this is IPHM accredited. You will receive 3 certificates: Body Love, Self-Love, Inner Radiance and Core Confidence, and Divine Goddess Empowerment Coach. This is a transformative 12-week journey designed to revive goddess spirituality, heal past traumas, and awaken your inner creatrix self. Again, this is lifetime access. In the sacred 12-week container, you'll break free from taboos, from the traumas that have hindered your growth, awaken your fullest creative potential, and also align your life and business with your soul's purpose. Again, the most important thing is that we will be reviving goddess spirituality through ancient wisdom, sacred rituals, tantric activation. I have the goddess guide playbook for you, the shebang, all the PowerPoint presentations prepared for you guys. And by healing the motherline and womb trauma, we'll be clearing the way for our own creativity and abundance to flow. We'll also do exercises together. You'll have, again, lifetime access to all materials, plus the recordings of any future live rounds at no extra cost, ensuring continued growth on your spiritual journey. If you wish to join, I'm also offering scholarships, especially to my loyal students and clients. I'm really guided. I've been having dreams about this. I've been having activations and like vivid, lucid dreams on how we can birth a new paradigm of love, of compassion, and harmony for ourselves and all future generations of goddesses. This is not just any other awakening your goddess workshop, because I used to do that. Now it's deeper. It's around reviving the goddess within you and in others as well. It's being part of a revolutionary movement. So I would be deeply honored to hold your hand as we step into our fullest expression as the divine goddess creatrix, or as creatrixes. Together, let us heal generational wounds and create a world where the divine feminine is celebrated and honored. And if your heart is stirring with a yes, please, you can book a discovery call with me. We can talk about it. Trust that sacred nudge. I would be so happy and honored to hold your hand as always, to witness and support your transformation. I'm really honored and happy. And as we each heal our motherline and reclaim our creatrix magic, we heal the collective feminine, restoring balance and harmony to our world. And the important thing is, when women gather and come together in a sisterhood where everyone sees each other's inherent worth and support each other, miracles occur. Again, we will birth a new paradigm of love, compassion, and harmony for ourselves and for all future generations of goddesses. So we are healing generational wounds here. We're paving the way for our daughters to live in a world that cherishes the sacred feminine and not persecuting our power as goddesses. This is sacred feminine energy. So hand in hand, heart in heart, womb to womb, we will work together. All right, so just for fun, let's end with an oracle card pull. I'm going to be also sending the link in the chat to those interested in joining. All these are also available in my socials. So if you have questions about how to join, you can also email me or book a discovery call with me. All right, let us pick a card. You have questions? So this is for Lily. And after this, for Leah. Lily first. Lily says, I'm happy for whatever course you took. And yes, I did. Did shadow work starting last month after 3 attempts? I was so shy because I had a spiritual gift. I did try so hard to be like other people and feel like I belonged in groups before. Yes, of course you are. You are a star seed, my dear. You are a star seed. You're a goddess. You're a star seed. Lily says, totally agree with that. Leah says, totally agree with that, Miss Aleli. Even our flaws or weaknesses can be so powerful and lovable. When we own ourselves fully and unapologetically, we can really empower ourselves. Thank you for this. Oh my God. I used to be so ashamed. Oh, that's Lily. I used to be so ashamed of how deeply I feel. Oh, that's Leah. I used to be so ashamed of how deeply I feel and how I struggle to stay in contact with people daily. But I realized I just feel others' energies. Yes, you're very sensitive. You're a highly sensitive high priestess, empath, highly sensitive, intuitive empath. Instead of shaming myself, I love that I feel so deeply, knowing that when I give myself time before I connect with people, allows me to tend to my energy and show up fully when I do. Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. Oh my god, that was just so healing. I'm just like, that was so healing. Thank you very much for your healing energies, my dear Lily, my dear Leah. Leah says my favorite sensual activity is slow brewing tea. Teas. Oh my god, I love drinking tea also, but you're slow brewing over a small stove and also take, oh, I saw that in one of your stories. And also taking time for my hair, like scalp oiling, then brushing my hair after a shower. I love that. Thanks for sharing. All right, so if you don't have questions, it's amazing. These are all just divine wisdom shared. So thank you for all your divine wisdom. Thank you for sharing the divine wisdom. Wow. Wow. No questions? Let's pick a card. Inspiration. This is for Lily. Inspiration. So begin now. Actually, you have the inspiration always within you, and also you are an inspiration to so many others. So when you said earlier, Lily, that you have a spiritual gift, um honestly, you belong in a soul tribe, in a spirit tribe that will support your gifts. And you will, and the more you're becoming authentic to who you really are, the more you're becoming a beacon of light, the more you're paving the way for others to be their highest and fullest self, to be more authentic to who they truly are. And I just want to read it from the guidebook. I just received it today, so I want to read it. Some excerpts. An affirmation for you is, I'm ready to live my life to its full potential. I'm ready to live my life to its full potential. I'm ready to live my life to its full potential. So the time is now. Is there something you have been putting off? Something you have been prevaricating about? Bridie, Goddess Bridie, is here to inspire you into action. At the end of winter nature, Bridie comes to wake the sleeping world. She's the spark of life that calls all things to begin to grow. The sap begins to rise in the trees, and below the ground, roots and shoots appear. In the same way, she, the goddess, is calling you to unfurl your full potential. The time is now. Begin now. Feel her reawaken and activate your dreams and plans. The steering may be small to begin with, slowly, slowly, gradually build, or she may come like a blazing arrow to ignite your fire of creativity in a frenzy of excitement. Bridie encourages the sun to rise, warming the land and melting the snow. The winter time is over. Actually, this is so perfect because this is like signaling spring, and it's actually spring now in Europe. Winter, like I teach English to my French students, and they're like telling me winter is officially over and now it's spring. So time to begin is now. It's blossoming for you. Are you ready to be filled with vitality? Goddess Bridie's warmth may inspire you to move and stretch your body more. I can guide you also there. Perhaps you may rise at dawn to greet the rising sun. She may call new acquaintances into your life. Be aware of encounters and new situations. Create opportunities for you to grow. It is up to you to recognize and take them. All right? So let the goddess light up your life with inspiration and possibility. And we began the webinar with that infinite possibility. Lily says, I'm wow, 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 because the Oracle cards message improved from the past ones I had. So begin now, okay? Meaning the time is now. It's time for you to do it. There's no other way but up. There's no other way but up from now on. Thank you for my hearts, my loves. Aww. And this is for Leah, bright future. I was just telling you earlier in my voice message, you're gonna have a bright future, my dear. It's already done. It's already guaranteed. The darkest hour is just before the dawn. Oh my God. That's like the message here is there's a rainbow always after the rain. So now it's time to go all the way up. And, similar message. I think among all the cards in this deck, these are similar cards because, others are about like imagination, intention, passion. Yeah, but these are like reflecting on your direction, where you're heading. So these are very similar interconnected cards. So I think the message for Lily also works for everyone here who may be listening live or on replay. Your partner as well, Leah, who's listening with us, and everyone here, all goddesses who are with us now. I think the message for the collective is begin now and really claim that bright future. And let me read straight from the deck. The affirmation for you is, I will let my inner light shine. I will let my inner light shine. And I don't mean, you have to do a concert or do live every day on Instagram, or no, it's not. But just slowly let yourself be known by your promised people, by soul aligned, like-hearted souls around you, right? I will let my inner light shine. I will let your inner light shine. So, whew, the wanderer who seeks the most in life may find themselves from time to time lost in the darkness. If you dare to stray from the well trodden path in your search for the truth, you may feel afraid and lost. The way ahead may be unclear, but staying still is not an option. Hold on to your courage, for it will be rewarded. In the darkness, you will soon make out a distant light. It will grow even brighter as Bridget comes towards you holding her lantern high to guide your way. She brings with her the first rays of the dawn, driving away dark doubt and fear. Your world will begin to lighten and the way ahead will become clearer. A sense of wonder and magic will heighten your senses so that you will see, hear, and feel the beauty of the world around you with renewed awe and gratitude. In the same way that the goddess awakens the sleeping winter world. So the winter is done, as I was saying earlier, winter is done, now it's spring. So she, the goddess, will open your heart to the joy of each new day. Blossoming, it's all about blossoming and new beginnings. Bright future. Bridget is with you to illuminate the world so that you can feel the brightness of your future. Bridget will watch over you now. Her flame shines for you always. Your world is illuminated and there's great healing in this awakened world. Sit in her presence. Sit in her presence, my dear Leah. Perhaps light a candle tonight and gaze into the flame of the candle. Feel her healing light fill you, driving away negativity and disease. So, I have this exercise when I don't really have time, or like I don't want to exert effort to light a candle and all those things. I just imagine a candle when I'm closing my eyes. It works just the same. But of course, you can do the ritual, which also feels good, which also healing. Bridget calls you to let your inner light shine brightly in response to her, and she will lead you into your bright future. Oh my God, I feel so killing. Feel so killing. All right, so I feel that we just had a lot of activations today. I feel the beautiful energy, the power. I sense a lot of similarities and um soulmate connections that are forming within, of course, you, Lily, Leah. Um, thank you very much, by the way, my dear Lily, for joining the Goddess Creatrix Mastermind Portal. And I'll see you soon next week, next Friday. I'm willing to help you guys in any way you want support in. If it's abundance, if it's monetary issues, financial issues, talk to me. We'll figure a win-win situation. I'm here. I just really want to share my energies. Otherwise, to those who are listening, I will have more free live events. You can always access the replay. I'll also be giving away a taster of the Goddess Guide for everyone, especially in Empowered Women's Club. Leah says, "Go, go, go, Lily!" I love that. Thank you for the support. Also, OMG, Miss Aleli, the color for clothes, very Virgin Mary vibes. So it's connected again to Mother Isis. Oh my God. So yes, Leah, you are Mother Isis. I am Mary Magdalene. We're in reincarnation of this line. You told me in text, the black sheep of the family, and those who are really full of regenerative power. Isis is all about rebirth. Anyway, I want to talk more about all the goddesses soon. I will be exploring more on this. So thank you so much, Leah. Thank you so much, Lily. Mariah was here earlier. Also Alisa, Kritika, Bang. There were a couple of others who joined in the last lives. Thank you so much for showing up, and those who watched the replay, who sent me messages. Thank you so much for your love and support. And I'm always sweet. I'll always be here showing up live for you guys. I'll see you in the Goddess Creatrix portal and Empowered Women's Club, in Instagram, Facebook. You can book a discovery call with me anytime. Together, let us honor your soul's calling, mission, and purpose. Together, let us heal generational wounds and create a world where the divine feminine is celebrated and honored, and there is greater harmony and peace and healing and transformation. And may we all awaken to the truth of our own creative power. May we take back our own power, and may we birth the most beautiful world our hearts know is truly possible. So be it, and so it is. I'm forever grateful to be walking this path by your side, Leah, Lily. To all my soulmate clients and students, just want to give a shout out to Nitu. I was talking to Nitu earlier. Anna, I was talking to Anna last night. Monique and Beth. To those I've been connecting with lately, Rowie, Erica, send you healing love, healing light. I was connecting to some of my students. Riri, of course, my love, Annie. I was just really connecting with you, like one after the other in text. Kritika, of course, my love. So all those who have been connecting with, apologies if I wasn't able to mention your name. Eileen, Virginia, my love, Goddess Virginia, I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being here with me. Raya, oh my God, I love you, Raya. Raya is sleeping now. We had just a podcast together. Raya interviewed me in her podcast. So if you're willing to be interviewed to come out, Raya is willing to host a podcast episode. She's willing to interview all the light worker. It's part of her, it is her sole purpose to hold safe space for all light workers and help us in embodying our highest vision as light workers and star seeds of the world. All right, thank you so much to everyone. Oh, whew, that was so good. Thank you for staying with me. I extended for another hour. Oh my God, I didn't realize. I'll see you again really soon, and sending you my love and infinite blessings. Love and light. Namaste. Thank you for my hearts.